gentlemen, welcome back to Entrepreneur Middle East. We're here giving you the latest exclusive straight from Gitex, and I'm currently at the Zoho booth, and with me is the one and only. It's Hyther Nizam. He's the president of Zoho at Middle East and Africa. What a pleasure seeing you again after our discussion in Saudi last time. Thank you so much for this.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you
How's
so much.
everything?
All good, all good. Jitex is a great event for us. It's a flagship event, and we are seeing a tremendous traction year after year. We are seeing a tremendous growth, more footfalls, more customers, more partnership, more prospects. So I think we are enjoying. Yeah.
Amazing. So tell me, what has been new in Zoho since the last time we spoke?
I think we have had a lot of products, many products we have launched, and on the AI front, we have launched our own large language model, which is called ZIA LLM. Not many companies have launched, apart from Google or the OpenAI. The cloud companies, not many have launched. We have done that because we want to provide that personalized LLM experience to our customers, and tons of features, AI features into our products, and a lot of regional features been added in our regional launches. Yeah.
Tell me, how important is AI? It's no more a buzzword, it's an actual term and technology that you need in your daily, routine. Tell me, how do you guys use it?
No, I think AI is here to stay, but the whole hype cycle, no, we have moved away from the hype cycle. Now it is hitting the reality. No, the days are gone where people said like it's going to replace humans, it's going to have 5x, 10x, productivity. I think at Zoho we have seen 20x, 20% or 30% productivity, not at the scale of 5x or 10x, but definitely no, the adoption of AI is getting more and more into the mainstream. I think it's here to stay, but we need to have a very realistic expectation. Humans plus AI is the really permanent place for for the growth.
Right, right. And how we can work together with AI and make sure that all the boring time taking tasks gets,
Yes.
removed.
Yes.
Whereas we still have to control it and make sure that
Absolutely.
it's secure, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think you spoke about the secure, right?
Yeah.
Security is a big aspect, where people have to be mindful, security and privacy. And as a company, we are privacy focused company. No, we build our LLM focused on privacy as a foundation. Okay, we don't, sniff at government customer data to really build that or learn those data
Right.
to model our LLM. So we are a privacy focused company. It's a privacy first AI is what we are building.
Amazing, amazing. So tell me a little bit about Gitex, your participation here. How's that going? Why is it important, for Zoho to be at such global events such as this one?
No, Gitex is beyond trade show or event. It's this,
Yeah.
celebration, technology celebration. People passionate about
It's a big party.
technology. Exactly, exactly. The footfall is growing, one thing, and we get to meet at each other, new set of prospects, government people, ministry people, a lot of vendors, likewise minded people.
Right.
No, I think this is a great, I would say like a technology party.
Of course,
Right?
of course.
Yeah.
No, I love that term. Also because there's so many different lights and music shows.
Yes.
And so many things happening at the same
Yes.
time. So yes, for sure. Now, before we end our interview, I have a couple of trivia question cards for you. You got to pick a couple. Read your question and tell us your answer. Oh,
Okay, so what's been your biggest personal growth moment on this journey?
tell
Okay.
us.
So as a tech guy, so I'm enjoying this journey as a president of Middle East and Africa region. I've been coding and still I code. No, I'm an engineer at heart, but I'm just living, enjoying this business side of the coin.
Right.
You have the technology. It doesn't really, bridge the business needs. And I'm really enjoying this personal growth
course.
and setting up an office in Africa regions, different countries in Africa. Right, these excites me, and I see this as a biggest personal growth, and where I get to learn different culture, different set of people, different business needs.
Yeah.
African needs is completely different from Middle East needs, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm learning every day, and I'm
Beautiful.
enjoying this personally.
And I do remember from a previous interview that you were an IT geek. You loved your coding and you loved doing
Yes.
all the back end
Yes.
work as well, which is something every, I think, president, CEO, founder need to do. And a funny thing is, when McDonald's has to open a new franchise, they actually make the owners work in the McDonald's. Right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So that's why it's very important. And I think what you're doing is great.
Thank
One
you.
more. Actually, I want to do two more with you. Go for it.
Oh, sure. I'll take the top one.
Go.
Okay. How do you make decisions when you don't have the answers? Here you go.
Tell us, how do we make these decisions?
Delegate.
Okay.
You trust people around you, and when you don't have enough data points, you let the experiment going. No, you run different experiments, but that experiment should be really short, so that you fail fast. And then you get enough for data points, and then you you bank your decisions based on that. So let the experiments going. Okay, don't stop it. You can, you run parallel experiments, and then you get enough data points, you take decisions. And a lot of times you don't have data points to take decisions.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes intuition says something, your data point says otherwise. So sometimes you go with intuition, but a lot of times you have to go by data-driven decisions.
Amazing. And also, you said delegate in the beginning. I feel like it's important to be a good leader and make sure that your team, is always at the top of the game and listen to them as well, as you said.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't have all the answers, maybe your team does.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
One more for you.
Sure. Okay, will AI take more jobs than it creates?
Dun, 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 $1 billion question. Tell us.
Absolutely. It will create more jobs than what it can take
Okay.
away. But actually, it's not taking away any job. We have seen that in 2 years, last 2 years. There's not a single job. Okay, 100% it's been replaced by AI. No, we saw a customer support company laid off like hundreds of people, and then looks like the AI is like disappointed them.
didn't.
Yeah, they hired them back.
Yeah.
So that's the reality. I think AI is here to stay, but I will create new set of jobs. There's a lot of new in Zoho itself. We are adding new job profiles based on AI, and I'm sure it's going to create more jobs and more explore more opportunity for the humankind.
Of course.
Definitely here to stay.
Amazing. One last question for you. Give us some advice for all those young tech entrepreneurs out there that would like to, have your position one day or open up their own company. What would your advice be for them?
I think I would advise be focused and at the same time be flexible. So it is like it could be an oxymoron. Okay, should be focused and then I should be flexible. Come on.
How?
Yeah. So focus on what you're doing, but it is always a startup or new thing. What you're doing is a terrain. You have to change course, navigate things, but still you be focused, right?
Right.
So change course quickly, and fail fast, but be focused on what you're doing. Go deeper, no distractions, right? And that's what I would say.
You heard it, guys. Best advice from Hyther. What a pleasure speaking to you always.
Thank
I
you
wish you the
so
best
much.
of luck and I hope to see you very soon again. Thank
Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.